Yes, hello everyone, welcome once again to my channel. This is your girl Nora, and in this video I'm talking about why more and more men these days do not want to get married. They don't want to marry. Why? If you are new to my channel, hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so that when I post a video you get notified. So without further ado, let's get into the video. A big percentage of men fear to marry these days. They fear to commit. And here in this video, I'm telling you the reason why. Number one, they fear to lose out on sex. You know the sex escapades that men are always on. They fear to commit to one partner for the rest of their lives. They keep asking themselves, how will I be able to have intercourse with only one partner until I leave this earth? So because of that, they fear to commit into marriage. They rather stay single and date. I date you, the relationship fails, you go, I get another one. You go, I get another one. Because they fear to commit to one partner for life. They fear to lose out on friends. You know, men are less social in general. And now when they get married, it becomes worse. They withdraw. They are more onto their families. Work, family, work, family, work, family. They have less or no time for friends, no time to hang out, no time to make new friends and to hold on to the old friends. And especially if their friends are not married, they keep playing jokes on them, cranking jokes on them, telling them how they've gained weight, how they've put on a belly because they are now finally married, and this makes them lose their self-esteem. That is one of the reasons why men fear to marry. Number 3, men fear to lose space. Men want their space. They love their man caves. Most men who have been single for a long time have got used to having the whole bed to themselves. They want to sleep on the whole bed alone. They want to do anything the time they want, however they want. They feel like a woman coming into their lives, a partner coming into their lives is an infringement on their space. Space in whatever they do. Maybe they want to move naked in the house. They want the whole house to themselves. To cook when they want to cook. To wash when they want to wash. To bathe when they want to bathe. They need their space. They don't want anything cluttering their space. Number 4, men who have had children and money before they get into marriage fear to bring another woman, especially a woman who is not the mother of those children, into their lives. They fear to lose their children. They fear to lose their children to the evil stepmother. They fear that this evil stepmother is going to come and mistreat their children, torture their children. So they rather live without marrying and keep the love between them and their children, to have peace with their children. Number 5, they fear to lose their money. He has worked and built his finances. He has built his businesses to stability. Now, he sees and knows that maybe if a woman comes in his life, he marries this woman, and finally it doesn't work out and they divorce, he has to share all his hard-earned money with this woman. So most of them prefer to stay single. They fear to lose their money to a woman, to any woman who will come in, disorganize them, everything ends up in divorce, and they'll have to split the money. They fear that. Not only even splitting the money at divorce, even spending money on her, buying stuff in the house, buying things they want, spending money on this woman. They fear to lose their money, so they rather stay single. 6, fear to lose their freedom. Some men love their freedom. Freedom to come back home anytime they want. Freedom to date whoever they want. Freedom to go and come as they please. Freedom to bathe when they want. Freedom to organize their house the way they want. Freedom to play video games. Freedom with their TV. They watch their sports all time of the day, anytime they want. Now, they are their own boss. Picture this. They marry. You come in their house. You begin to dictate how they are not supposed to eat junk food, how they are supposed to eat at what time of the day. You dictate how they are supposed to be clean, how they are not supposed to put on that type of attire, how they are supposed to behave like men, how they are supposed to do ABs. You dictate everything. They fear to bring women into their lives. They fear to marry in order to lose, which will make them lose their freedom and their power. That's why men don't want to marry these days. They want to live in freedom and in peace. Number 7, fear to lose power to anyone. When a man is single, they have power over themselves. No one tells them what to do and at what time to do it and how to do it. Now, they fear that when they bring a woman into their lives, that is the end of it. They will dictate on how you're supposed to do certain things. They will even dictate on how you're supposed to use your money. Whether they like it or not, it is part of a woman. It's part of their nature to mother. So they will end up mothering the man also. So most men fear to marry these days because they fear to lose their power to the wife, to the woman. Number 9, historical patterns. Some men have grown up seeing their fathers failing in marriage, uncles failing in marriage, friends failing in marriage, and they feel like if they marry, same thing will happen to them. And indeed it will happen, because what is here manifests. They have grown up to believe that marriage is bad. Marrying someone is the worst thing ever that can happen to someone. So because of that, they have lost trust in the institution of marriage and they are ready not to do it again. And they are ready not to make the same mistake. They even call it a mistake. They rather stay single than marry. Previous heartbreaks. Some men have been heartbroken before. Some men have married before and got into separations and divorce. And they are not ready to do it again. They have gone through a serious heartbreak, mental trauma, and psychological torture that they are not willing to walk the same walk again. They rather stay single for life than to marry. Next, spiritual appointment in marriage. Some men have not been appointed to get married yet. everything is spiritual in this world. Maybe there are evil spirits refusing this man to marry. Things he doesn't know about. Maybe it is something that was done to this man in the past by his or her forefathers. Maybe they did it to him knowingly or unknowingly. Maybe he's paying for a sin that happened in his genealogy. Maybe some things are spiritual. Because there are some men who just don't want to get married. They are not yet there. Their biological clock and their mental clock hasn't reached the marriage spot yet. And they just don't know why. Every time they think about marriage, they think it is something they can't do. They are not yet there. Yet you see he's already able. The time has reached. The time has come. But he is not just doing it. Because there is some spirit somewhere you don't see, we don't see, and we don't know. That's prohibiting him from getting married. So, those are some of the reasons why men today are not getting married. They fear to marry. They fear to commit. And they rather stay single and date, or even not date at all. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you are new to my channel, you are welcome to subscribe. Thank you for joining my family. Hit the subscribe button down below and the notifications bell so that every time I post a video you get notified. Follow me on Facebook. It's at Nora82. Instagram is at @Iam_Nora. Twitter is at Nora Charimpa. Thank you so much. If you'd like to speak to a relationships expert, go to noraarake.com/booking. Thank you. I love you. See you in the next video. Bye.